Part 1. The River of Life. Good evening and welcome to Ancient Worlds, Stories for Sleep. Tonight, we will travel gently back through the soft veil of time to a land of golden sand, cool moonlight, and quiet flowing waters. Ancient Egypt. Allow your eyes to close now as your breath slows and your body becomes heavy and comfortable. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to do, only this calm moment, drifting slowly into rest. Imagine the Nile River at night, wide, silent, and shimmering beneath the silver glow of the moon. Its surface moves slowly, like a great sleeping serpent, carrying the gentle whispers of the ancient world. Soft ripples glide across the water, catching moonlight and turning it into tiny paths of light that drift quietly downstream. The river seems to breathe, slowly, deeply, as if it is alive, and you breathe with it. In, slow and gentle. Out, long and easy. Small wooden boats rest along the shore, their sails folded neatly, their lanterns glowing softly like fireflies. Their reflections stretch across the water, long and golden, then soften and fade again into stillness. You walk barefoot along the riverbank, feeling the warm sand beneath your feet, each step slow, unhurried, peaceful. The sand still holds the memory of the sun and gives its warmth back to you, one gentle grain at a time. Palm trees sway above you, their long leaves brushing the night air, creating a soft, rhythmic lullaby. Crickets sing quietly from the reeds, and frogs croak softly in the shallows, as the river carries every sound and smooths it into calm. A warm breeze drifts across your skin, carrying the scent of lotus flowers, cool water, and distant incense. You pause beside the water, watching moonlight dance across the surface, feeling your thoughts grow slower and softer. A fisherman sits quietly beside his boat, mending his net beneath a small oil lamp. His hands move slowly, patiently, with care. Each knot is tied gently, as if he is weaving peace into the night itself. Nearby, his dog lies curled beside the fire, tail tucked close, sleeping deeply. The fisherman hums a low melody, an ancient tune, passed down through generations. The sound is warm and steady and comforting. You listen for a moment, letting the melody settle inside you. And as you listen, your breath becomes slower, your shoulders soften, your jaw loosens. The river keeps moving, steady, patient, calm, and you begin to feel that calm spreading through you, flowing through your chest, down through your arms, into your hands, through your belly, and into your legs, until your whole body feels gently and safely at rest. Fishermen and boats along the quiet edge of the Nile. Soft lantern light glows from small wooden boats tied gently to the shore. Their hulls creak softly, as if whispering goodnight to the river beneath them. Ropes sway lazily in the breeze, making tiny tapping sounds against polished wood. A fisherman steps carefully into his boat, moving slowly, so the water barely notices him. He lowers a woven basket into the river, listening as it slips beneath the surface. With a gentle splash, the river accepts it and holds it, like a secret. Another fisherman nearby leans against a tall palm tree, stretching tired shoulders after a long and honest day. He smiles softly, watching his lantern flicker as moths drift around its golden glow. A child sits beside him, wrapped in a linen cloak, eyes heavy, listening to the rhythm of the water. The fisherman lifts the child gently and places him into the boat, tucking a blanket around small shoulders. The child sighs, already half asleep, safe and warm. The oars dip slowly into the river, one, then the other, making wide circles that glow briefly, before fading back into darkness. Each stroke is patient, steady, and calm. The river carries the boat easily, as if it knows the way home. Across the water, a group of fishermen gather quietly, sharing warm bread and figs and soft laughter. Their voices are low, kind, and full of ease. Stories drift across the river about generous floods and bright stars and the blessing of the gods. A small fire crackles softly on the bank, sending up thin ribbons of smoke that curl into the night sky. You sit nearby, feeling the gentle heat on your skin, watching sparks float upward and disappear among the stars. Your breathing slows, matching the slow rhythm of the oars and the steady heartbeat of the river. Nothing needs to be hurried. Nothing needs to be fixed. The night is kind, and it carries you gently toward rest. Fields and homes. Beyond the river's edge, fertile fields stretch softly into the moonlight. Barley and wheat sway together, like a slow green ocean, moving with the breath of the night. The air is warm and gentle, carrying the scent of earth and fresh water and distant cooking fires. Farmers walk home quietly, their baskets empty, their work finished for the day. Footsteps press into soft soil, then lift again, leaving calm behind them. A young girl carries a small clay jug filled with cool river water, holding it close, as if it is something precious. Her mother walks beside her, one hand resting on her shoulder, guiding her gently toward home. They pass a small shrine, where a painted figure of Isis watches, her eyes calm, her smile kind. A single lotus flower rests at her feet, placed there earlier, with quiet gratitude. Low mud brick homes glow with amber light, oil lamps flickering behind linen curtains. Inside one home, a grandmother tells a gentle story about Ra sailing across the sky and finding his way home each night. Children listen with wide eyes, then slowly, their breathing softens, and dreams begin. In another home, a father stirs a pot of lentil stew, adding herbs carefully, with practiced hands. The warm scent fills the room and wraps around you, like a soft blanket. A cat stretches beside the hearth, arches its back lazily, then curls into a perfect circle and sleeps. Outside, wind moves through tall grasses, whispering goodnight to the fields. Stars brighten overhead as the village settles into rest. You follow a narrow path between the homes, feeling safe and unhurried and calm. Your thoughts grow quiet, like the night itself. Your body remembers how to rest, how to soften, how to sleep. Village stories. Soft voices drift through the village, like warm embers glowing in the night. A small circle of neighbors gathers beside a quiet fire, its flames gentle, its light kind, painting slow shadows on the mud brick walls. An old storyteller settles onto a woven mat, his movements careful, his eyes bright with memory. He clears his throat softly and begins to speak. Not loud, not hurried, but slow and full of wonder. He tells of Osiris, who taught the people to plant seeds, and of Isis, who watched over every home, every child, every quiet prayer. His words drift easily, like feathers on still air, and settle gently in waiting hearts. Children lean closer, wrapped in linen blankets, their breathing already slow, their eyelids heavy. A mother brushes hair from a small forehead and kisses it softly. Good night. A boy holds a carved wooden falcon, turning it slowly in his hands until sleep finally finds him. Nearby, a pot of sweet dates simmers quietly, sending warm caramel scents into the night, mixing with smoke and distant incense. Soft laughter fades, stories soften, and one by one, the village drifts into silence. Only the fire remains, crackling gently, keeping watch as dreams begin. You feel yourself growing heavier, as if the earth is inviting you to rest upon it. Your shoulders sink, your jaw loosens, your breath becomes slow and deep. The night wraps around you like a soft linen cloak, holding you gently and safely. And inside this quiet village, sleep arrives, kind and unhurried. The path to Thebes. When the village finally sleeps, you begin a slow and gentle walk toward the great city of Thebes. A narrow path winds between fields, silvered by moonlight and lined with tall palms that sway softly in the breeze. Your footsteps are light, barely touching the earth, as if you are walking inside a dream. Fireflies drift beside you, tiny floating stars, guiding your way forward. The air grows cooler and sweeter, carrying the scent of lotus blossoms and distant incense from temple gardens. You hear the river behind you, still flowing, still calm, still patient, as it always has been. Ahead, stone towers rise quietly from the darkness, their shapes ancient and welcoming. The great city waits, not hurried, not demanding, only open, only peaceful. A temple bell rings once, soft and kind, like a lullaby drifting across the fields. Its sound travels slowly, through the palms, through the grasses, and settles gently inside your chest. You pause for a moment, listening, feeling its calm move through you. Then you continue forward, steady and unafraid. Your breath matches your steps, in and out. The path carries you gently, toward glowing torches, toward quiet sanctuaries, toward rest. And as you walk, you feel lighter, as if the night itself is carrying you into the heart of ancient Egypt and deeper into sleep. The first temple view. As the path curves gently toward the city, the first great temple appears, quiet and luminous beneath the moon. Stone columns rise slowly from the earth, tall and patient, as if they have been waiting for you. Torchlight glows softly along the walls, casting golden patterns that drift and fade like slow-moving clouds. You step onto cool stone, feeling its smooth surface beneath your bare feet. Each step echoes gently, not loud, not sharp, but soft and welcoming. The air is cool here, fragrant with lotus and myrrh and ancient incense. A single priest moves quietly across the courtyard, his robe flowing like water, as he places fresh flowers beside a small altar. He bows gently, then steps away, leaving the temple to rest. Silence settles in, like a soft blanket. You walk slowly between towering columns, their hieroglyphs glowing faintly in the torchlight. Stories of gods and kings, of journeys beyond this world, are carved into every stone. You pause beside a reflecting pool where moonlight shimmers on still water, mirroring the stars above. Your breath becomes slow, steady, and deep, in and out. A gentle bell rings once, far away, telling the city it is time to sleep. You sit on a warm stone bench, feeling the calm move through your body Your thoughts grow quiet. Your worries fade. The night holds you gently, and ancient Egypt welcomes you into rest. Part 2. The Sleeping City and Temples. Entering the sleeping city. Soft torchlight lines the wide avenue, leading you gently into the heart of Thebes. Stone buildings rise quietly on either side, their windows glowing with warm amber light. The city breathes slowly, like a great sleeping animal, peaceful and safe. Merchants have closed their stalls for the night, their woven mats rolled neatly, their scales resting beside baskets of spices. The scent of cinnamon and frankincense and sweet figs lingers in the warm air. A night watchman walks past, lantern in hand, his footsteps steady and reassuring. He nods gently as you pass, as if welcoming you home. A pair of cats slip between shadows, tails high, eyes glowing softly. Guardians of quiet streets. You follow the avenue deeper, where carved pillars rise like silent guardians, watching over the sleeping city. Music drifts from a distant courtyard, harp strings whispering lullabies that fade slowly into silence. Your breath becomes slow, your steps light, your thoughts soft. The city carries you gently into its peaceful heart. The temple courtyard. Beyond the avenue, a wide temple courtyard opens beneath the stars. Moonlight pools across smooth stone, turning it silver and cool. Tall columns surround you, their shadows long and patient. Lotus flowers float quietly in a reflecting pool, their petals open, drinking in starlight. A priestess walks slowly across the courtyard, her robe whispering against the stone as she lights small oil lamps. Each flame glows softly, like a tiny promise of peace. She bows before a golden statue and places fresh flowers at its feet. Then she steps away, leaving the temple to rest. Silence settles gently, like a soft blanket. You sit beside the pool, watching ripples fade and your breath slow, in and out. The temple watches over you and keeps you safe. And in this quiet, sacred space, sleep arrives gently. The hall of columns beyond the quiet courtyard. A great hall opens gently before you. Rows of towering columns stretch into the distance, their stone faces carved with stories of gods, of kings, of long journeys across the sands of time. Moonlight slips between the pillars, painting silver path across the smooth stone floor, guiding you forward, step by slow step. Your footsteps echo softly, not sharp, not loud, but warm and welcoming, as if the hall itself is breathing with you, in and out. A cool breeze drifts through the space, carrying the scent of ancient incense and smooth stone and fading torch smoke. You run your fingers gently along a carved wall, feeling the stories beneath your touch. Lotus flowers, falcons, the flowing curves of sacred symbols. Each carving tells a quiet story of courage, of kindness, of trust in the rising sun. A cat sleeps beside a warm torch basin, its chest rising and falling slowly, deep in peaceful dreams. Nearby, a small fountain murmurs softly, sending tiny ripples across a shallow pool that catch the moonlight and release it again. Somewhere far away, a drum beats softly, not loud, not urgent, just a slow, steady rhythm, like a heartbeat of the city at rest. Your breath matches the rhythm, slow, gentle. Your shoulders sink, your thoughts grow quieter, as if the hall itself is teaching you how to rest. You pause beneath the tallest column, feeling its ancient strength above you and its calm below you. Here, nothing needs to be done. Nothing needs to be proven. You are already enough. And in this sacred stillness, sleep draws closer, like a gentle friend, waiting to take your hand. The inner sanctuary, beyond the great hall of columns, a smaller doorway opens quietly, leading into the heart of the temple. The stone here feels older, smoother, as if countless hands have passed across it, leaving peace behind. You step inside, and the air grows cool and still. A single flame burns beside a golden statue, its light dancing softly across carved walls. Hieroglyphs glow faintly, telling stories of the sun's journey, of kindness, of balance, and of the quiet promise of rest. A priest kneels in silent prayer, his breathing slow, his presence calm, like a steady anchor in the night. He places fresh lotus blossoms into a small bowl of water, then bows gently and steps away. The sanctuary becomes silent again, as if it is listening to your breath. In and out. You sit on a smooth stone bench, feeling the coolness beneath you, supporting your body, holding you safely. The worries of the day drift away, like smoke dissolving into moonlight. Here, nothing is required of you. You are already at peace, and sleep begins to settle gently, like soft wings around your shoulders. The sacred library, a narrow passage, leads you deeper into a quiet chamber lined with shelves of papyrus scrolls. This is the temple library, where wisdom sleeps, waiting patiently for those who wander gently. Oil lamps glow along the walls, their light warm and kind. A scribe sits at a low table, finishing the last lines of a scroll, his reed pen moving slowly, carefully, as if writing a blessing. He rolls the papyrus closed, ties it with a soft cord, and places it beside many others, each holding a small piece of the ancient world. You walk between the shelves, feeling the calm of knowledge, not heavy, not demanding, but comforting, like a trusted friend. You pause at an open window where the night breeze drifts in, carrying the scent of lotus and quiet stars. The scribe bows gently to you, then extinguishes his lamp, leaving only moonlight behind. The library rests, and your thoughts grow lighter, as if wisdom itself is tucking you into sleep. The temple roof, under the stars, a gentle stairway leads you upward, step by slow step, toward the open sky. You emerge onto the temple roof, where the desert night stretches endlessly, deep blue and full of stars. Cool stone beneath your feet, warm moonlight above your face. The city glows softly below, lanterns like scattered embers, drifting into stillness. Priests have placed cushions along the roof, inviting weary travelers to rest and watch the heavens. You lie back, and the stars open before you. Orion shines brightly, guiding souls through the night. The Milky Way flows overhead, a river of light mirroring the Nile below. A gentle chant drifts from a nearby tower, low, steady, protective. Each note wraps around you like a soft blanket. Your breath becomes slow. Your body grows heavy. The stars feel close, as if they are watching over you. And in this sacred night, sleep arrives quietly, kindly, and completely. Part 3. The pyramids and inner chambers. Crossing the desert sands. Beyond the sleeping city, the desert opens wide, quiet, endless, and glowing beneath the moon. Soft dunes roll gently toward the horizon, their curves smooth and patient, as if they have been waiting for you. Your footsteps leave faint marks in the sand. Then the wind brushes them away, leaving only calm behind. A caravan of camels moves slowly nearby, bells chiming softly, each sound a lullaby for the night. Lanterns sway gently from wooden poles, casting warm circles of light that drift across the sand. The air is cool now and sweet, carrying the scent of stone and distant fires and quiet promise. You wrap a soft linen cloak around your shoulders, feeling safe and unhurried as the desert carries you forward. Above you, the stars stretch endlessly, guiding travelers through time. Orion watches kindly, his bright belt glowing like a gentle path. You walk slowly, breathing with the rhythm of the dunes, in and out, and the desert teaches you how to rest. The great pyramids at moonrise. At last, the pyramids rise from the sands, silent, eternal, bathed in silver moonlight. Their ancient stones glow softly, as if holding the memory of the sun. You stand in quiet awe, feeling small and safe and welcome. A gentle wind moves across the plateau, carrying whispers of long journeys and peaceful endings. A lone jackal watches from a distant ridge, eyes calm, guardian of sacred ground. You walk slowly between towering blocks, feeling their steady presence beside you. Each stone is cool, smooth, and full of quiet strength. Torches flicker near the entrance, guiding travelers inward, into stillness. Your breath becomes slow and deep. The pyramids are not heavy here. They are gentle. They hold sleep, as carefully as a mother holds a child. The inner chamber of light, inside the pyramid, cool air wraps around you like a soft blanket. The stone corridors are smooth and quiet, guiding you gently inward. A faint glow appears ahead, warm and steady. You enter a small chamber, lit by golden lamps. Hieroglyphs shimmer softly on the walls, telling stories of peaceful journeys and eternal rest. A stone sarcophagus rests at the center, not as a place of fear, but of gentle transformation. You sit beside it, feeling the calm of ancient wisdom. A priest places a small amulet in your palm, a symbol of protection and peaceful dreams. Your fingers close around it, and warmth spreads through your chest. Here, nothing is hurried, nothing is heavy, everything is kind. And as you rest in this sacred space, sleep arrives gently, like moonlight on water. The Sphinx at night, at the edge of the pyramid plateau, where the desert meets the sky. The great Sphinx rests quietly, bathed in silver moonlight. Its ancient stone face is calm, patient, as if it has watched 1,000 peaceful nights drift past. You walk slowly toward it, your footsteps soft in the sand, each step guided by starlight and a deep feeling of safety. The desert breeze moves gently around you, carrying the scent of cool stone and distant incense and quiet promise. You stop beside the Sphinx's great paws, feeling their warmth beneath the moon, their strength, their steady protection. A small lantern glows nearby, left by a traveler earlier in the evening, its flame steady and kind. You sit beside the lantern, listening to the desert breathe, in and out, far away. A jackal calls softly, then settles into silence. The Sphinx does not speak, yet you feel understood, as if every worry you carried has been gently lifted away. Your shoulders soften, your jaw loosens. The night wraps around you like a linen cloak, and beneath this ancient guardian, sleep grows closer, warm and welcoming. The Valley of Kings beyond the Sphinx, The land opens into a quiet valley, carved gently into golden cliffs. This is the Valley of Kings, a place of rest and memory and eternal peace. Torchlight lines the narrow paths, each flame glowing softly, as if guiding gentle dreams. You walk between painted tombs, their walls alive with stories of peaceful gardens, kind gods, and journeys beyond the horizon. The air is cool here and still, as if the valley itself is listening to your breath. A guardian stands beside a tall doorway, staff resting lightly in his hand, eyes calm and welcoming. He bows gently as you pass, inviting you into sacred quiet. Inside one tomb, a painted sky stretches across the ceiling, stars bright and endless, watching over every sleeping soul. You sit on a smooth stone bench, feeling the coolness beneath you, supporting your body, holding you safely. Your worries drift away, like sand slipping through open fingers. Your breath slows, your heart feels light, and the valley teaches you how to rest. The golden chamber of rest, deep within the valley. The final chamber waits quietly, filled with gentle golden light. Oil lamps glow along the walls, their reflections dancing softly, like peaceful dreams. Hieroglyphs shimmer faintly, telling stories of renewal and protection, an endless calm. At the center, a smooth stone bed rests beneath soft linen, inviting deep and gentle sleep. A priest enters silently, placing a small scarab amulet beside you, a symbol of new beginnings and peaceful dreams. He bows gently, then steps away, leaving the chamber wrapped in stillness. You lie back slowly, feeling the cool stone beneath you, steady and comforting. Your breath becomes long and easy, in and out. Nothing needs to be done. Nothing needs to be fixed. Everything is already calm, and in this sacred golden chamber, sleep arrives fully, quietly, and kindly. Part 4. The Palace Garden and Dream Journey. The Pharaoh's evening garden beyond the golden chambers. A hidden garden opens quietly within the palace walls. Moonlight spills across gentle fountains, turning drifting water into silver ribbons that whisper soft lullabies into the night. Lotus blossoms open slowly, their petals soft and pale, releasing a calming fragrance that settles into your breath. Palm trees sway above you, their long leaves brushing the air, creating a slow rhythm, like a heartbeat of peace. Stone pathways curve gently through the garden, lined with smooth alabaster benches and glowing oil lamps, placed carefully for wandering souls. The pharaoh walks quietly among the flowers, not as a ruler, but as a grateful traveler, thankful for another peaceful day beneath the stars. His footsteps are soft, his presence kind, as he pauses beside a reflecting pool, watching moonlight dance across still water. Musicians sit nearby, playing slow melodies on harps and flutes, each note floating gently into the warm evening air. You sit beside the pool, feeling the calm move through your body. Your breath becomes slow, in and out. Your shoulders soften, your thoughts grow lighter. The garden breathes with you, and you breathe with the garden. Nothing needs to be done. Nothing needs to be proven. You are already safe, already enough, already home. The dreamboat on the Nile as the night deepens. A golden boat waits quietly at the garden's edge, glowing softly beneath starlight. You step aboard and feel the river accept you gently, like a mother lifting a child into her arms. The Nile carries you slowly forward, its waters smooth and warm and kind. Stars shimmer above, their reflections dancing across the surface, as if the heavens themselves are traveling with you. Anubis stands beside you, calm and protective, his presence steady, like a lighthouse of peace. He does not speak. He does not need to. You feel safe, completely. The boat drifts past quiet temples, past sleeping villages, past glowing gardens. Your worries dissolve, like ripples fading into stillness. Your body grows light, your breath long and easy, in and out. Ra sails the sky above you, watching over every sleeping soul, and the river carries you gently toward the land of dreams, drifting into the duat beyond the gentle curve of the river. A soft, golden light begins to appear, not bright, not sharp, but warm and welcoming, like the glow of a lantern guiding you home. This is the duat, the realm of peaceful dreams, a place where time rests, and every worry becomes lighter, and every breath carries comfort. You step onto a path made of starlight, feeling it support you gently, as if the universe itself is holding you safely. The air here feels different, softer, kind, filled with a quiet kindness that wraps around your heart. Soft voices hum around you, not words, not songs, but comfort itself, a gentle vibration of peace. Each step you take slows your thoughts and softens your memories until only calm remains. Isis walks beside you, her presence warm and protective, like a loving mother guiding you through the night. Osiris waits ahead, smiling gently, welcoming you into stillness, into rest, into deep and peaceful sleep. Ra sails the sky above you, his golden light watching over every sleeping soul, guiding every dream safely home. You feel yourself becoming lighter, as if you are floating, carried by moonbeams and quiet hope and gentle peace. Your breath grows long and slow, in and out. With every breath, your body releases the day. Your shoulders soften, your jaw loosens, your hands rest easily at your sides. Nothing needs to be done. Nothing needs to be fixed. Everything is already calm. The path opens into a quiet garden of stars, where fountains shimmer with moonlight and soft winds carry the scent of lotus flowers. You lie back upon a bed of warm light, feeling perfectly supported, perfectly safe, perfectly at ease. The night wraps around you like a soft linen cloak, holding you gently as sleep settles deeply into your soul. Thoughts fade, worries dissolve, only peace remains. And in this sacred stillness, you drift fully into rest, carried by ancient kindness, into a sleep that is deep and unbroken and beautifully calm. The garden of eternal calm. Beyond the glowing path of the duat, a quiet garden opens gently before you. Moonlight settles across smooth stone paths, and soft grasses sway in a warm evening breeze, as if welcoming you into perfect stillness. Crystal fountains whisper softly, their waters moving in slow silver arcs, each ripple carrying comfort into the night. Lotus flowers bloom beside the pools, their petals open wide, releasing a fragrance that feels like peace itself, soft and familiar and kind. You walk slowly through the garden, barefoot on cool stone, feeling every step sink you deeper into rest. Palm trees lean gently overhead, their long leaves brushing the air, creating a rhythm like a heartbeat, slow, steady, and safe. A gentle figure appears beside you, a guardian of dreams, cloaked in soft golden light. They do not speak, yet you understand. You are welcome here. You are safe here. They guide you to a smooth alabaster bench, warm from the day's sun, inviting you to rest. You sit, and the garden breathes with you, in and out. Every breath carries away the weight of the world. Every breath leaves you lighter, calmer, more peaceful. Fireflies drift between the flowers, tiny lanterns of kindness, lighting your way into deep sleep. The fountains sing their quiet lullaby, and the stars lean closer, watching over you with gentle care. You close your eyes, and the garden holds you, as sleep settles softly around your heart. The hall of gentle stars from the garden. A wide golden doorway opens silently, leading into a vast hall of starlight. The floor glows like moonlit water, smooth and warm beneath your feet. Above you, a sky of endless stars stretches quietly, each one shining with a promise of peace. Soft pillars rise on either side, carved with symbols of kindness and balance and eternal rest. A quiet choir hums nearby, not words, not songs, but comfort itself, wrapping around you like a soft blanket. You walk slowly through the hall, your footsteps barely touching the glowing floor, as if you are floating inside a dream. Isis appears beside you, her smile gentle, her presence warm, like a loving mother guiding you home. She places her hand lightly on your shoulder, and calm flows through your body, from your crown to your toes. Every worry fades, every memory softens, only peace remains. At the center of the hall, a pool of starlight waits quietly, inviting you to rest beside it. You kneel gently and watch your reflection shimmer and slowly dissolve into calm. The stars bow to you, and the hall becomes silent as sleep draws closer. The eternal rest beyond the hall of stars. A final chamber opens, filled with warm golden light. This is the place of deep rest, where every soul is held gently and nothing is heavy anymore. Soft cushions of light appear around you, inviting you to lie down and let go. You settle into perfect comfort, feeling supported from every side, as if the universe itself is tucking you in. Ra watches from above, his golden glow calm and steady, guarding your dreams. Osiris stands nearby, smiling kindly, welcoming you into peace. Isis whispers without words, and you feel her love wrap around you, like a soft linen cloak. Your breath becomes slow, long, easy, in and out. The world fades gently. Thoughts dissolve. Only stillness remains. Sleep deepens and deepens until nothing is left but perfect, gentle, beautiful rest. You are safe. You are calm. You are home. And the night holds you forever. Part 5. The Pharaoh's Journey and Burial Rituals. The Procession of the Pharaoh. The night air is still and warm and filled with quiet reverence. From the palace gates, a slow procession begins. Golden torches glow softly, their flames steady and kind, casting long, gentle shadows across polished stone. Priests walk first, their linen robes flowing like moonlight, each step slow, each breath calm as they carry bowls of incense, releasing soft clouds of myrrh and frankincense into the night. Behind them, musicians play low melodies on harps and flutes, each note drifting gently, like a blessing carried on the breeze. The sound is not sad. It is peaceful. It is grateful. For a long and beautiful life, the people of Egypt line the avenue, standing quietly, hands resting over their hearts. Faces calm, eyes soft with love and respect. They do not rush, they do not speak, they simply breathe, together. The pharaoh's golden bier appears, carried slowly by trusted servants. Its surface glows with starlight, etched with symbols of protection and renewal and eternal peace. Lotus blossoms rest across the linen cloth, their fragrance drifting into the night, wrapping the air in comfort. You walk beside the procession, feeling the gentle rhythm of footsteps, matching your breath, in and out. Along the avenue, tall sycamore trees whisper softly, their leaves brushing together like quiet prayers. Stone walls reflect the torchlight, painting the night with warm amber hues. Every heart feels light, every soul feels calm. The city watches quietly as the pharaoh begins his final journey, not as an ending, but as a gentle return to the eternal calm of the stars. And in this slow, sacred movement, you feel your own worries soften and fade and dissolve into peace. The sacred burial chamber. The procession reaches the hidden tomb, carved deep into the golden cliffs. Torches glow softly along the stone corridor, their light warm and welcoming. Inside, the burial chamber waits, silent and beautiful. Walls shimmer with painted stories of gardens in the afterlife, of rivers of light, of peaceful journeys beneath endless skies. A great stone sarcophagus rests at the center, its surface smooth and cool and comforting. Priests move slowly, placing offerings beside it. Fresh bread, sweet figs, cool water, and small bowls of honey. Gifts for the journey, gifts of kindness. Small alabaster jars hold scented oils, their gentle fragrance filling the chamber. Soft woven cloth is arranged carefully, as if tucking the pharaoh into a peaceful bed. The high priest steps forward, his voice low and gentle, as he speaks ancient blessings, words of protection, words of peace, words of eternal rest. Each word settles into the chamber like a soft blanket, tucking the pharaoh safely into sleep. You sit quietly nearby, feeling the calm move through your body. Your shoulders relax, your breath slows, your thoughts grow quiet. The chamber feels safe, held, protected. And as the final blessing is spoken, the torches dim. The door is closed gently, not as a goodbye, but as a loving good night. The night of offerings and stars outside the tomb. The desert sky stretches endlessly, deep blue, filled with countless gentle stars. The priests gather around a small fire, its glow warm and kind. They place offerings upon a smooth stone altar. Lotus flowers, incense, small bowls of milk and honey. Each gift given with gratitude, each breath a quiet prayer. A gentle wind carries the scent of incense across the silent dunes. Soft chanting rises, low and peaceful, like a lullaby for the soul. They speak softly of Ra, sailing the sky, watching over every sleeping soul, of Osiris, welcoming the pharaoh into eternal peace, of Isis, protecting every dream. You lie back upon the warm sand, feeling the earth support you, feeling the night hold you. Your breath becomes slow, long, easy, in and out. The stars feel close, as if they are listening, as if they are smiling. And beneath this endless sky, you feel yourself drifting into the same gentle rest, promised to every soul, safe, calm, at peace. The chamber of gentle farewells. Deep within the cool stone corridors, the final chamber opens quietly, not grand, not loud, not heavy, but warm and gentle and kind. This is the chamber of farewells, where loved ones come, not to grieve, but to whisper gratitude and peaceful remembrance. Soft lantern light glows against painted walls, revealing gardens of lotus and papyrus, golden fields beneath rising suns, and rivers that flow into endless blue horizons. The air carries the scent of cedar wood and sweet resin and soft beeswax. Family members step forward slowly. A daughter kneels beside the sarcophagus, placing a small carved amulet shaped like a scarab, its smooth surface warm from her hand, its symbol a promise of renewal. A son bows his head, offering a single blue lotus flower, its petals still cool with evening dew, a sign of rebirth and gentle beginnings. An elder rests a hand upon the stone lid and whispers a blessing for safe passage and peaceful dreams. Their voices are barely above the hush of breathing. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your steady strength. Each word floats softly, settling into the chamber like falling feathers. The walls seem to listen. The stone seems to rest. You feel your own heart soften. Your breath slows. Your shoulders loosen. A soft hum begins. Not a song, not a chant, but a simple tone of comfort and calm and love. The chamber holds every memory, every smile, every gentle moment, and those memories move through you like warm light, easing, soothing, settling, until nothing remains but stillness and safety and peace. The ritual of light and renewal beyond the farewell chamber. A moonlit sanctuary waits, open to the sky. Silver light pours gently inside, painting the stone floor in calm reflections. A shallow pool rests at the center, still and clear, holding the stars like tiny glowing lanterns. Priests step forward slowly, carrying crystal bowls of water from the Nile. Each bowl glows softly, as if filled with moonlight itself. They pour the water gently into the pool, one by one, each ripple spreading peace. Harps begin to breathe soft notes. Flutes drift like wind through palm leaves. A low melody carries through the sanctuary, wrapping every heart in comfort. The high priest raises a golden mirror, catching starlight and sending gentle beams across the walls. This is the ritual of renewal, a reminder that endings become beginnings, that rest becomes rebirth, that peace becomes eternity. You feel the light touch your face, warm, kind, safe. Your breath follows the music, in and out, in and out. Every worry loosens, every thought drifts away. The water glows softly, the stars feel close, and the sanctuary becomes a cradle of stillness. You feel yourself floating gently, as if carried by moonbeams, toward a place of perfect rest. The priests bow together, their work complete, their spirits light, and silence settles like a soft blanket, a silence that feels like home. The quiet return to the desert night. The ritual ends gently, without sound, without hurry. Torches are extinguished one by one until only starlight remains. You step outside into the desert night. The air is cool, soft, and comforting. Dunes stretch endlessly, their curves glowing faintly beneath the moon. A gentle breeze smooths every footprint, erasing every path, leaving only peace. You walk slowly, barefoot, feeling the earth support you. Each step steady, each breath easy. Above you, the Milky Way flows like a river of light, a mirror of the Nile, guiding every soul gently home. You lie back upon a warm stone, feeling its quiet strength beneath you, feeling the night hold you. Your breathing becomes long and slow and effortless, in and out. The stars seem to whisper, not with words, but with comfort, with safety, with rest. And you know, deep within your heart, that everything is well, that you are held, that you are safe, and that sleep is not something to chase, but something that arrives gently, like moonlight, like quiet music, like a loving good night.